I thought today was a good work day. And that's in our. I know, as I was mentioned yesterday in the press conference, our focus is on today. I mean, that's really with our guys, the coaches, everybody involved in the program is making sure that we come out on this field, we step in the meeting room, that we're continuing to pour everything we have into it. We can't get caught up right now on the things that have happened yesterday, other than learning from the experiences, being able to apply corrections, and then going out there and pouring everything that we have into the opportunity to go get better. And that's what we had today. And I thought our guys, they did a good job. Obviously, a new game week, new things and communication, things that we got to prepare for. Obviously going on the road, making sure that the variations in cadence and things that we have to be able to use are on point, and just continuing to push to pour all that we have into the opportunity that's ahead. And I thought it was a lot of good work, some competitive drills, good on good work, and I thought our guys had a really solid work day.
Notre Dame's offense, did it take a little while for Riley Leonard to kind of get situated there, or do you think that
Yeah, I mean, I think you see him playing. He's playing with most confidence. Here, later in the year that he's had. I mean, you go. Sometimes when you change into a new place, new system, it does take a little while. And but I mean, they're playing at a very high level, and coming off a few dominant performances where they've shown that. And obviously we have a lot of respect for him as a player. Elijah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's you talk throughout the course of the season, even with quite a few guys that maybe weren't playing early. Just the importance of that growth, the importance of that development. Always being ready for when your number is called. And Elijah got his first catch there in the game on Saturday, and there was still, even in the game, there was a couple plays that weren't to what his standard is, and obviously ability. And so it's about let's go learn and correct those mistakes, and work to be better. And we had today, and I thought he did a really nice job of trying to transition that. And even in the game, I was proud of him, because he had actually a very similar concept and play, where 2 weeks ago he's hadn't weight on a ball and allowed a PBU, and in the game the other day you saw him stick his foot in the ground, come back to the quarterback, get the catch, and be able to have a positive play. So it showed me that intent and the growth. And so all those little things right now, I mean, it all matters. And these guys, they're continuing to push, especially a lot of these young players that are still figuring out things, with every day. And we got to continue to have that type of urgency.
Speaking of young players, Gibson also had some nice plays today. How much does he remind you of Ja'Kai Douglas?
BJ he's a very very talented young man, and I think that he was here in the spring, and so it kind of gave him a glimpse. There was still a lot of things just transitioning. Speed of the game, obviously being at this level, and his approach as the season's gone on, and really I love his attitude, and he's gotten better with every day, and I think he's got a really, really great future in front of him, because he's got tremendous speed, playmaking ability, and he's really been taking some very positive steps here in this back part of the season.
It seemed like Luke in certain instances in that game Saturday, where even when there was some time, maybe like he's taking a little too much time. How do you balance, like, you want them to be comfortable in the pocket, but you also kind of having a sense of urgency? Is it just experience?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of experience, and there's times that it's just trusting where your eyes need to be, the variations of look that you might see, and then just the rhythm of what that needs to be. And there's sometimes there's times you'll see a quarterback hold a ball, or it might take a minute, and it might have nothing to do on them. It might be things that are on the external. So. He's a very, very smart young man, and I am really pleased with the progression that he's had. And so getting the amount of work that he's gotten, I think is going to do nothing but accelerate his continued development. And I wouldn't put him on the field unless I ultimately believed in how he would perform and what he would do, and he's earning that. And I'm just excited about that continued growth for him.
It looked like he threw the ball really well today.
He did.
road contest, top 10 team. I guess just that opportunity. How excited does the team feel?
And you go. This is, like I said, everything that we have for today to be prepared for what Saturday holds. And you could take everything that's led up to this moment. But we get a chance to go right out there on Saturday night with all eyes on us, and to show the improvement, show the best of what this team has. And I've got a lot of confidence in them. If we're able to apply that and go cut it loose and play, it's gonna be a great atmosphere and a lot of fun.
Do you think this might be the best secondary you see?
There's definitely a very talented secondary. They do such a good job of the variations of coverage, whether it's man, the different zone elements that they bring. Guys that are confident in their technique. You don't see them press very much. They are going to be aggressive in keeping leverages, getting hands on receivers. And so it's going to take our best game there at receiver. Against this group.
Played against Marcus so many times. I mean, will you guys take a moment just kind of, you guys played a different field and Freedom Stadium, and now you guys are playing at Notre Dame, and he's the head coach of Notre Dame, you're the head coach of Florida State. Just your guys' journey, I guess, to meet up with each other.
I mean, it's he's a great coach, and he's earned every opportunity that he's had. A lot of respect for him, and I think what they've done, but really just how he's done it. I think he's we're not ultimately close friends or any of that. I mean, but I do respect the work. I respect the character. I respect the person that I've been able to watch and study in preparation to play, and so it shows up in his teams. And so but yeah, he's earned everything he's ever gotten, and I think he's showing that with what he's doing now. All right, thanks guys.